water, H2O, dihydrogen monoxide, nature's juice. Whatever you call it, we all know water is an important element to life, and that's why I'm making it the next character in the game. Welcome back to my channel. Today, I have something super exciting I want to show you. I am introducing a brand new character to my indie game, and I can't wait to talk to you guys about it. Before we start, be sure to like, subscribe, and at the end of the video, leave a comment down below and tell me what you think of the new character. The more feedback I get on the game, the more likely I'm able to make the best game possible. So let's get started. So to begin with talking about this character, at first I was to think back at a character I created for the original university project. The character was just a guy with a blue jacket, which was kind of plain, but is what was needed at that point in time. Because with the university project, I didn't have that much time to be thinking about complex character designs or anything like that. I just wanted the character to represent something, which is the element, and to be able to put in the game fast, to be used, given the mechanics they need, to be playable in the game. So, what I thought about with creating this new character is I wanted the element to be able to be represented within the clothing, giving it the flow and the freedom which characterizes the element of water, because that's what water does. It's free, it flows, and it can take on any shape that it needs to take. First aspect I want to add to the character's clothing is to add a long robe. The purpose of this robe is to embody the element of water, having it flow behind the character, fly about in the wind while the character's moving, dodging, attacking. And this is an important aspect I want to add because I want to think more intentionally on how the character can be memorable and how the character can differ from the other characters based on the design alone. Further thinking of the character design, I want to add the blue motif to the character, having the hair blue, the clothing under the robe to be blue, the trousers to be blue. But I wanted all these colours to be contrasting. I want it to remain fresh, with each of them being a different shade, with some being more saturated, some being less saturated. So there's a difference between it. I don't want it to be bland with just one shade of blue going all the way through the character design. So I'm already thinking, what is the name of this new character? I haven't mentioned that yet. So here it is. The character's name will be Oceanus, the water elemental. To further distinguish this character, I want it to be more than just the design, more than just the colors. I want it to be shown with the animations. I wanted to have a contrast between the fire elemental and the water elemental. With the animations used for the fire elemental, feels more of a character that's untrained with a sword, just swinging a sword, trying to hit as hard as they can and try to hit the opponent. But with the water elemental, I want them to feel more like trained swordsmen. I wanted the slashes and strikes to be more precise, more intentional with how they hit and where they're hitting, rather than the fire elemental or also just swinging as hard as they can, just trying to hit the opponent. I want to not only have the character's abilities or the design to be different, I want it to be shown in every aspect of the animation that it is so distinguishable, the characters won't be able to get confused with any others. I hope you're all as excited as I am to play as Oceanus, the water element, when the game's released. Now it's time for me to share more of what I've been doing in the past few weeks between this video and the last video. Not only was I working on a new character, I was also working on new mechanics for the game. In the space between this video and the last, I spent a lot of time working on the online multiplayer. I know in my plan, I said I was going to leave the online multiplayer after the base mechanics had been created. But I wanted to get started as early as possible. I didn't want the chance of having the mechanics work in single player, but not work in online multiplayer. So I have to pull things apart, redo stuff, and it just ends up breaking the game. So I'll rather have it done and running first time, rather than having it saved for later, where it can cause issues in the future. So right now, let's go over to the game so I can show you the new mechanics that have been added. So here is the new character, Oceanus, the water elemental, added in game. So the first one we'd like to start with is a new movement. I added a dash you can use to dash towards your opponent. This can be used to close distance quickly if your opponent's far away. Next, I want to start with the attacks added. So firstly, I added opponent hit reactions to the game. Secondly, this is something new I added to this game which wasn't in the last game. I added the ability to give characters charge attack. So for the heavy attack of Oceanus, it is the charge strike attack. So let me demonstrate it here. Something new I also added to the game is if you hit the opponent with a finisher and hit against the wall, they will bounce off, allowing you to continue the combo. Another thing new added to the attack is added a basic combo which leads to an upper attack, and added area attacks. So let me demonstrate it here. In the game, you're able to continue area attacks by using an air dash. The air dash can only be used once. This is so players don't catch the opponent in infinite air dash combos. And this is all for the new sliders to the game. Thank you guys for watching the video, but before I leave, I want to share what's going to be happening in the next videos. So of course, I'll be talking about the next elemental character, which will be the Earth Elemental, and talk about the new mechanics added in the game. I want to add more content in between that. I've been asked, how did I make the custom cell shader? And I want to make more videos, share my opinions on making games, and much more. If this is the type of content you'd like to watch, be sure to subscribe and leave a comment down below telling me what you think of the character, how can the character be improved, what would you like to see in the game with the next characters to come. Thank you for watching.